Today we're installing Brave browser on Linux Mint 22.3, and we're doing it the right way. Not just one way, we're comparing the official repository method against the Flatpak version, so you actually understand the trade-offs instead of blindly pasting commands from a random blog. Let's start with the official repository method. This is Brave's own maintained source. It integrates cleanly with your system, updates through apt, and behaves like a native application. That means better system integration, smaller disk usage compared to Flatpak, and no sandbox layer sitting in between. First, open the terminal. We're going to add Brave's official signing key. This key ensures the packages you install are genuinely from Brave and haven't been tampered with. Security matters. Copy the official key into your keyring using the recommended method from Brave's website. Then add the Brave repository to your system's sources list. After that, update your package list so Mint knows where to pull the software from. Finally, install Brave browser using apt. Once it's installed, you can launch Brave from the menu like any other app. Updates will now come automatically through your normal system update manager. Clean, native, efficient. Now let's talk about the Flatpak method. Flatpak is containerized. That means the app runs in a sandbox. It has limited access to your system unless permissions are granted. Some people prefer this for isolation. It can also provide newer versions independent of your base system. To install the Flatpak version, open the software manager and search for Brave. Make sure the source says Flathub. Install it from there. Alternatively, from the terminal, you can install it using Flatpak install flathub.com.brave.browser. It's straightforward, but here's the nuance. Flatpak packages are larger, they bundle dependencies, so disk usage increases. Launch times can be slightly slower on older systems, and sometimes file system access or theme integration needs manual permission tweaks using Flatseal. So which should you choose? If you want tight system integration, automatic updates through Mint's Update Manager, and slightly better performance, the official repository method is usually the smarter choice. If you prefer sandbox isolation or want to keep your system packages untouched, Flatpak gives you that separation layer. Neither is wrong, they serve different philosophies, native integration versus container isolation. What matters is understanding the architecture behind the choice. Linux gives you options. The power is not in installing software. The power is in knowing why you installed it that way. And that's the difference between using Linux and actually understanding it. That's it for this one. Clean install, clear reasoning, no myths.